Let's get going again. Okay. Get the mouse out of the way. So where are we going? The junkyard. My brain stopped working. Yes, there's another guy to talk to.
Help! Help! Oh gods, please help me!
What's wrong?
There's this huge shade near the bridge in the northern plains. Damn thing nearly killed my wife and daughter.
Oh.
I'm on it.
It appears and disappears like the wind. You could go days in the northern plains without seeing it. And then, all of a sudden...
Okay, so it appears randomly, I think, depending on the weather. I'm going to have a quick look in the market, because there is another side quest that's really interesting, and I don't know whether it's available yet. Oh yeah, there's the last lighthouse quest. I completely forgot about that.
Everything all right, ma'am?
No. My son has come down with a strange illness.
Oh.
He's been ill for a week, and no matter what I do, it just seems to get worse.
That's not good. Any idea what's causing it?
No. He went out to play with the other children like he usually does, and when he came home, he was sick.
Something must have happened to him out there. I'll see what I can figure out.
You will?
Of course.
Meddlesome as always, I see. Shall we begin by questioning the children?
Sounds like a plan to me.
I suppose all children are precious to their own parents.
Yeah.
But if the cause of the illness is a mystery, then we have little way to search for a cure.
Well, you're smart. Come up with something.
Perhaps we should speak with the local children.
Why would kids know when the adults don't?
Even the oldest adult in the world is but a child to my eyes.
It's fair enough.
Hey, you. You ever seen a treasure map before?
A treasure map?
Yeah, a treasure map. You know, a map that shows you where to find buried treasure. I'm collecting them. My lifelong dream is to one day roll naked in a pile of sweet, sweet treasure.
Why naked?
That's an interesting dream.
So that's why I'm looking for a new treasure map or two. If you find one, bring it on over to me, alright?
That just reminds me of those breakdowns of how Scrooge McDuck and the whole money pile thing is like the stupidest thing in the world. Because money is not liquid. It is... You will break every bone in your body if you try to dive into a pile of money.
Sure thing.
I suppose notes, like paper currency would be better, but even then you're probably in for a shit ton of paper cuts on your way down.
I guess I should know where to look for a treasure map before telling the guy sure thing.
One could hardly expect to stumble across such a thing lying on the ground. Perhaps we should look for a place where old documents are stored.
Old documents, huh?
He either means the library or that dungeon that I thought we would never go back to, so gonna put a pin in that quest. So we're gonna go over here because there's a shortcut. We're getting back to town.
I heard there's a scary curse on all the forests in the world. And the bigger the forest, the scarier the curse.
So they went to the Forest of Myth, very clearly.
Things have been... Some kids like to play in the northern forest. We're not supposed to know, but everybody does. Man, I wish I could go there.
Okay, and I think there's another kid over by the water wheel.
The forest totally cursed him. That's why he's sick. Everyone told him not to play in there, but he did anyway.
It appears something happened to the child when he entered the northern woods. I believe that area is more commonly known as the Forest of Myth.
You think there's actually a forest curse?
I will withhold judgment on such things. For now, we should visit the place and see for ourselves.
NieR says that with skepticism, but the last time we went there, it was to deal with a curse.
Alright,
that
To the
was
forest of
trapping
Myth, then.
people inside their own dreams. Although it sounds like whatever's hit these kids is something different entirely. Oh no, this guy has a quest. That's not good. Kelsey, look, it's the guy with the red bag. The annoying one.
How did it come to this? My life is over, I tell you. Over!
That's great, dude. I just need to get in that boat.
I sense another inane and time-consuming request coming on. Best to just walk away while you still can, lad.
Easy, Vice. Hey there. What's going on?
Whoa, friend. Whoa is what's going on. So I ended up having to work on me and my honey bun's wedding anniversary, right?
Mm-hmm.
And since we couldn't celebrate the occasion together, things got a little, heated.
Heated good or heated bad?
I want to make it right and get back in her good books, but I'm a little in over my head. Think you could help a guy out?
Sure.
It'll take a hell of a present to make up for a missed wedding anniversary.
I thought the same thing, so I asked my sweet dumpling if there's anything she wants. And she told me I want that thing you promised me back when we were newlyweds.
And you don't remember what that is.
That thing?
Exactly! Problem is, I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Can you believe I forgot?
Well, let's just hope he didn't promise her the world.
So, you have any idea what my wife might want? Come on, you gotta help me out here.
What comes to mind when imagining the ferryman's wife? How they argue, her dark hair, her red bag. They were a wedding anniversary gift. I remember now. The red bags were yes.
Well, you guys carry matching red bags, right?
Red? Aha! That's it! We got married after learning we had a shared love of all things crimson, so she'll definitely want something red.
I remain skeptical this will lead us to something his wife truly desires.
We're so close, I can taste it. Let's see, red. Yeah, I got nothing here. What do you think I should give her?
What comes to mind when imagining what a woman would want? Oh no. Oh no. Kelsey, Cabot, help me out here. Help me. Pretty flowers, expensive jewelry, cake. She said something about baking him a cake, and he originally got in trouble with her because he ate her apple. It's probably food.
Well, girls like sweet things, right?
What, like apples? Yeah, she loves apples, but problem is she already eats them all the time.
Okay, so it's not actually that hard. Seems like they just... Okay, expensive jewelry? A flower?
Flowers? Everyone loves a good flower.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've seen my wife giving...
Okay, fine. It's expensive jewelry.
How about a fancy jewel?
Yeah, I guess she might have mentioned wanting something like that a long time ago. Ugh, this is getting us nowhere.
Can you believe she actually married this lout?
Nope.
You know what? Fine. I'll just get her apples, a red jewel, and some red flowers, and call it a day. Should be easy enough for me to get the apples and flowers squared away in Seafront, but I'll probably need your help finding a red jewel. So, what do you say? Help out a pal for old time's sake?
How could I say no when you look at us with those puppy dog eyes? Sure, I'll track you down a jewel.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! Once you found it, just bring it right to my home in Seafront, okay?
Wonderful, dude. Now, can I
You know,
please use the
bet they
boat?
sell red jewels at the Strange Things store in Facade. Anywho, where are you headed?
I guess I'm headed to... No, we're not headed to Facade. No. We are gonna go to Seafront. There's a couple things for us to do in Seafront, actually. I did some prep work. Oh, isn't that so much faster? It's wonderful. Is it the same guy? Yes, it's the same annoying guy. Okay. Let's sweep the side quests up.
It's you. I've heard a great many stories about you. Making quite the name for yourself,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, no need to be so modest. After all, I may have a job for someone with your particular talents.
I'm listening.
I need you to retrieve 3 crates of particular import from a ship that was wrecked at sea. This cargo has likely washed ashore on all the far-flung corners of the world, so it will be a task of some difficulty. Can I count on your assistance?
Sure. If I remember right, you find them on the various beaches in the game. In fact,
Sure,
there should be
no
one
problem.
on the beach just behind us.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Oh, and whatever you do, you must not unseal the cargo.
Well, now I'm curious. Why can't I open it?
I was shipping some rather unique products. If you were to see them, it might place me in something of a dilemma.
Hey, it's your money. You don't want me to look? Fine.
Did you see that huge ship? I want to explore it.
Excuse me, sir?
You mean me?
Yes, yes. People have been talking. They say you're a very adept freelance agent. I'm a jeweler by trade, you see, and I'm currently in search of a precious gem known as the Mermaid Tear.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard of it?
I don't know much about jewelry. Sorry.
Well then, let me tell you. I believe the tear to be located somewhere in this very town. I know I'm close. So very close.
You know, I've just realised, Kel, Cabot, I haven't seen Dash, like, all day. Like, at all. Wonder if she's doing something. Well then, let me do it.
This seems like more than just a business transaction for you.
You see to the core of me, sir. The Mermaid Tear is one of my family's most precious heirlooms. My uncle was the previous possessor, but upon his death some 50 years ago, the jewel vanished without a trace. During the course of my research, I discovered that he once sent the jewel to this very town.
Well, if it's that important, I'd be willing to help.
1,000 thank yous,
50
good
years
sir.
ago, huh?
The assistance
In
of
this
a local
town.
such as yourself
That
will
sounds
surely
familiar.
make the search that much more fruitful.
Not a...
Right.
Hey, I know you. You're that kid who takes any job, no matter how weird or demeaning.
That's not a reputation I want to gather.
Not really how I'd phrase it, but okay.
I've got a merchant ship that needs some repairs. Think you can round up some materials for me? I need 5 logs, 20 deaded metal boards, and 10 stripped bolts. I'd ask if you're up for it, but I know you are.
I think I've got those.
That hardly seems necessary. A trading business, huh?
Is something the matter?
No, it's just that... Well, I've never left this area. It's got me wondering what it would be like to visit another country. I'd love to take Iona on a trip like that sometime.
And someday you shall.
I will. I'm sure of it.
I do,
Here's
that
your
stuff.
Much appreciated. Now I can get back to business. Here's some gold. I'll let you know as soon as I need my floor swept or a toilet cleaned.
You don't have to be a dick about it. Holy shit, he gave me 20 grand. You can be a dick all you like if you're gonna pay me 20 grand.
The ocean's been angry lately. I hope it's not a sign of more climate change headed our way.
Alright, is there anything on this ship to do? Oh, hey, it's that guy. He's still sitting on this box 5 years later.
Our fishing trips get longer and longer, but there's just nothing out there anymore.
The mermaid tier. Never heard of it. The lighthouse lady would have been the one to ask. She knew everything about precious stones.
Yeah, well, she's dead, so bit of a dead
Perhaps
end.
a visit to her home is in order.
Hey, did you hear the news?
What is it?
There's a giant shade in the southern plains, and they say it likes to eat postmen.
Really? I've never heard of shades eating people.
Yeah, well, people say the bodies look like they've been torn apart and chewed on. We're all too scared to deliver the mail with that thing around.
The shades are becoming more of a threat than ever before.
All right, I'll see what I can find.
Wait, what was that quest called? Hold the fuck on. That sounded familiar. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Master of the Southern Plains. I thought it was the new quest that they advertise with this game, the Mermaid quest. Because I know it involves the postman in somewhere, but I don't think that's what that is. Although it doesn't sound familiar, I don't remember that from the original. Weapon shop. Did they get anything new? I probably already bought it. Yeah. So, Kelsey, Cabot, we're going to do a bit of fishing. And by a bit of fishing, I actually mean that I already did all the fishing through various methods. Not all of which might have been legit. I wanted to really show off the dialogue for this quest line, but that would have meant a lot of back and forthing. Yeah, so like, here's fishing, just to show it off. We'll do a sardine, because that'll probably bring a shark. Nope, you use a line, but you can pull stuff like, for example, sharks. Alright, this is probably a shark. I got you, you bastard. Mm-hmm. Alright, almost got him, almost got him. Here he comes. I don't know if you caught that. He flew right over my fucking head. So yeah, I have, through various means, managed to acquire all of the fish before I'm supposed to. So I can just do this quest line one after the other and get all the dialogue.
This time I need 3 sandfish. It's a tricky devil that lives in the oceans of sand. You can catch it over near the wharf.
Sure. Here's your sandfish.
Here's your fish.
Well, keelhaul my granny and call me Gladys. I reckon there ain't much left for me to teach you, whippersnapper.
I don't know, you've got at least 4 quests after this.
Works for me. I can't take much more of your insane
That
training.
works a lot better if I'm actually wearing my fucking watch.
You call that insane? You younger generations with your big swords and baggy pants and fancy talk, you ain't seen war. You got no idea what hard means.
What war were you in? No, really, I want to know. I want to know. Give me anything about the fucking time between the beginning and the setting of the game.
Did you see that move he just did?
That was no fishing move, but the maneuver of a master assassin. I am beginning to fear this man more than any shade.
So my fishing skill has improved. Cabot, so the way fishing works is that fish have a difficulty to them, and you also have your own fishing level, like an RPG style. So you can do the mini game, but if you try to grab a fish that is way above your level, it's literally impossible. You'll never catch them. So you got to do this quest line and work your way up, and that's kind of what I meant. Of like, if I wanted to do this quest line naturally, it would have meant talking to him, doing a bunch, and I mean a lot of fishing, and in order to get what he wants, then coming back to him, improving my skill, then I can get the next tier of fish. Would have taken fucking forever. And this time he wants 3 royal fish. You know, just in case it triggers the dialogue with,
I wonder if I've beaten that old fisherman yet.
Yeah, there's dialogue for doing
One
this.
wonders how talented a fisherman he actually is.
You saw that chip on his shoulder. He must be amazing.
Have you actually seen him in action?
No.
Well, off to fishing then.
Yep. Check it out. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well, dip my oar and call me Cecil. Looks like the fisher boy has become a fisherman. But you think you can push me off of my spot? Come on, let's go. And I'm just using my left hand.
I think we've moved beyond fishing at this point.
I got something special for you this time. Go out there and catch me 2 blue marlin.
How is that special?
Only ever caught one once myself. Bring me those fish, and I'll call ya Master Fisherman for true.
Alright then.
These the fish you wanted?
Well, I'll be. Never thought I'd see the day.
Oh, I fucked up. I should have done dialogue for fish.
Well done, Master Fisherman. Seems I've but one technique left to teach you.
So, a couple that you've missed, Cabot, is there being a time skip when this happens, and it includes ones that were a couple days, and at one point, a full month.
Well, I taught you everything I know, but that don't mean you can stop learning. It's a big world out there, with fish the likes of which no man has ever seen.
Okay, is this triggering dialogue? No, it is not. So it has to be after you've started the quest but not finished it.
You know, I reckon you might just have what it takes to catch the fish. The
Hyneria?
No man has ever hooked a Hyneria and lived to tell the tale. If you can do it, then you're a fisherman beyond even my own skill.
It's very awkward because I have 30 of them in my inventory.
So this is my last lesson.
Has that old fisherman actually taught you anything of use so far?
Well, the art of perseverance?
I'd hardly credit him with that.
He's got a fair point there. Alright, we're just going to give up on that one.
Now you got the skills you...
Oh, I don't have it. I have to actually go out and catch it myself. Well, I'll do that when the opportunity arises, because I'm fairly sure I know where it is, but I don't remember what bait you're supposed to use.
Hey, buddy. You know a place called the Lost Shrine?
Yeah, I know it.
Listen, I'm what's called a botanist. That means I study plants. This is all probably way
I think this is the
over
thing
your
that was on the
head,
roof
but
that
just
I
bear with
described,
me,
where I'm
all
like,
right, buddy?
I don't think I've got the quest for this. I think there's like a flower at the very top.
Anyway, this Lost Shrine place supposedly contains a very rare tree.
Oh wait, no, he
I'm
wants the
looking
thing at
for
the
someone
bottom.
to go there and borrow a piece of its root. What do you think? Come on, buddy. It's just one little piece of root.
I'll do it. You have to stop calling me buddy.
Alright, so let's see over here. I'm pretty sure one of those crates is here. Holy fuck, what the hell? That wasn't there before, and that was definitely not there in the original. This is the new mermaid content. We will get to that in a second. There's the box I was looking for.
Hey, this is one of the pieces of cargo that wants
I'm
to
so familiar with this game that, like, anytime something new appears, it freaks me out. It's like you're walking through your own house, and suddenly furniture is missing, or new furniture has appeared without you knowing, and you just like lose it. It's like, what the fuck happened? Alright, pick it up without looking inside. Look inside before picking it up. We're gonna take a look inside.
Sorry, lady, but I need to know what I'm transporting here.
Are you sure this is really something we were meant to... Oh, and what is this?
Whatever it is, it's been waterproofed somehow. And it smells like explosives.
This is some rather dangerous cargo we've been asked to find. It is filled with strange potions and documents.
What on earth was that old woman transporting?
So, can I even fish anymore? I can't, actually. The beach is now just gone. Like, as a fishing spot. Weird. Because there was fish that was specific to this area, but then I guess you don't ever have to get those again. Oh, no, never mind. You can fish on the right side. I am talking bollocks. As usual. Hey dude, how's your sex life?
The way things are these days, I can't afford to keep giving my girl gifts. Now she won't even talk to me.
Oh, that's terrible, Mark. That his girlfriend, she always wants expensive gifts, and he was apparently quite wealthy because he kept bankrolling her for quite a while.
Hey, you got a moment? You used to be friends with the lighthouse lady, right?
Friends is a bit of a strong word.
As I remember it, we basically hated each other.
Oh, well, you at least talked to her, right? Could I ask you a favor?
What is it?
Well, the lighthouse is in good shape now, but it's going to wear out eventually. We'd like to have replacement parts ready.
I thought nobody else could operate it except her. I guess that part was a lie.
You think you could get the parts from the junk heap for me? I'm sure the lighthouse lady would be appreciative, wherever she is.
She hated it here. She hated you bastards.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, thank you. I think we'll need 10 broken lenses and 10 broken batteries.
Would you settle for 10 lenses and 10 batteries? Do they have to be broken?
While you're at it, 10 mysterious switches would be nice too.
It's so hilarious that they're just using the actual, like, exact item names. And it doesn't sound natural at all in a normal conversation.
I've got your gear.
Thanks a bunch. Here's your payment. The old lady's gone now, but we need to keep this lighthouse going.
A little thing, Cabot. The sun never sets in this world. It's been like horribly messed up due to climate change and certain things happening in the past. So now it just shifts between morning light and evening light. The sun never ever goes down. So I have no idea what the fuck the point of the lighthouse is. It's great lore. It's just there's certain things where you have to question it, like why does the lighthouse matter so much? Like, they were very adamant that they needed it.
There are 2 letters here for the lighthouse lady. According to the postmark, they're 50 years old. Didn't that jeweler say the mermaid tear was lost 50 years ago?
It may be more than mere coincidence. It may behoove us to sneak a look inside these letters.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt. Here's the first letter. I am enclosing the mermaid tear with my next letter. It is the only thing I have found in this world that can hope to compare to your beauty. And here's the second one. My dearest, I fear I cannot send the mermaid tear at this time. I hope you can forgive me for this terrible slight. So the mermaid tear was supposed to go to the lighthouse lady, but never made it.
And yet the tear is no longer with its original owner. What can we conclude from this?
Well, he died, and the postman and his father have been writing fake letters for 50 years, I would guess the second letter is from them, and that means the mermaid tear did arrive, and it's probably still at the post office.
Well, the second letter was sent from Seafront, which means the postman's father had started writing letters by that time.
Which means the jewel must have made its way to this town. Ah, but I smell a rat. To the post office!
I need like soundboard, but I probably would never get to properly use it. Like that's a 1 in a million chance. That's like a 1 in a million chance of using Batman transition song. I'm losing my ability to talk. I don't even know how that lighthouse works, because it doesn't look like it has actually... It doesn't look like it uses actual light, it just looks like it reflects the sun. Maybe you just light a flame inside it, and it's just easily visible. Anyway. So we can't interact with that ship at all, it's just there, and they don't even comment on it. That's a little weird. Check my items. Fishing. Wait, no, it's right there. I have it right there. Hey, old man. Let me finish the quest line. Oh. I know why. I know why. I need to leave the town and come straight back in. In my attempt to cheese this, I overlooked a simple detail. So we're going to go out, I'm going to deal with the monster on the southern plain. Oh, yes, Cabot. I don't know if you've seen this. You can ride boars in this game. And boars can drift. And crash into things very fast. But it's terrible fun. It is, like, really not wanting to drift right now, actually. I can't get it. Like, the button's doing nothing. Okay, hold on. Come on, drift. There we go. Alright. Let's fight these things for real.
Calm yourself. Haste will only lead you to making an ill-timed mistake. An unstable heart is the worst armor one can have.
No time for that fight. Gotta get to Yona.
Guess those were just regular enemies. So now they're just appearing in the plains with armor. That's a big deal. Are the spiders still up here? Hello? Creepy spiders. Nope. Maybe they're in the mansion yard. Because if they're gone, like... I guess spider silk isn't used for anything? It's not, No, they must be somewhere. Man, they don't make a lot of sense. I don't know why there's giant spiders. Because they're not shades as far as I can tell. They're just big spiders. back up, and I'm gonna just unload on these guys with lances. Yeah, let's try switching to heavy. And that armor makes a hell of a difference in terms of fighting them. They are so much tougher than the unarmed ones. So I didn't encounter any big shade. This is the Southern Plains, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It just didn't appear. What did that quest say? Okay, let's ignore the small fry. I'll just head into the village, head back out, and just make a dash right through non-stop. And hopefully that'll trigger him. He might be like the one on the northern plane, where he only triggers randomly. I said I wasn't going to do side quests, but then I saw the opportunity to do a bunch that were fairly straightforward, and I'm like, ah, fuck it. Side quests. I love the side quests in this game, even if they're kind of boring. Like the actual actions they have you do are kind of boring, but the storylines are fun. Nope, nothing there again. So we're just gonna go and deal with the Brian fought. I was supposed to go see the guy.
Lovely wind, isn't it?
Oh, wait, there she is. She's wearing red. Is that her?
Sorry, we're not quite ready for business.
No, she had like a red bag. Oh, hey, look. That's not the fisherman. That's somebody else.
Hey, where did Pops go?
The old fisherman. Didn't you hear? He passed away just this morning.
What? That's crazy. I felt like I only talked to him 5 minutes ago.
I guess that old war injury finally got the best of him. From what I understand, the guy used to be quite the mercenary.
That explains a lot.
He supposedly did all kinds of terrible things back in his day. So truth be told, no one in town much cared for him.
Oh, shit.
But he sure seemed to enjoy your company. I think you made his last days some happy ones.
We were his only friends, because everybody else thought he was a fucking murderous bastard.
I didn't even know the old guy was sick.
Perhaps that is why he was in such a hurry to pass down his craft.
You know, it's strange, but I feel like he's still here somehow, looking at me.
I trust he is in heaven by now, settling down for a round by the pond.
I hope you're right, Vice.
It's a bittersweet end, but, you know, he was old, and he got to do his thing. Anything in here for me?
Trade's dropped to nothing, so it's hard to get food anymore.
That's a shame. I've forgotten the actor's name again. Sam Riegel, that's it.
I gotta do what I can to help the town.
He voices a couple people in this game. Let's see. So where was I going? Oh, yes, the post office. We're gonna see if we can find that gem.
Oh, hello. What can I do you for?
I'm looking for a package addressed to the lighthouse lady. It would be about 50 years old.
You want a package from half a century ago?
Your father was the previous postman, right? Did he ever mention something like that to you?
No, he just told me to keep writing the letters. But we keep all of our unclaimed packages in the storage room, so if she didn't pick it up, it's probably still there.
That's pretty amazing as a postal service if you think about it. Like, I'm fairly sure the Royal Mail, if you have an unclaimed package, that shit's getting thrown in the trash after like a month, I think, or returned to sender.
Great. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a look.
Alright, who ordered box pushing puzzles? Nope, I'm too far. Oh, we found it. It's just on the table.
A 50-year-old package.
This doesn't really look like a storeroom.
Wait, is this it?
It bears her name, and the postmark is 50 years old. Look, the jewel lies inside. Quickly, what does the letter say?
As promised, I am enclosing the mermaid tear. Unfortunately, with this gift comes a piece of sad news. My love, I fear the illness which ravages my body will soon claim it. My dreams of traveling to you are all but lost. I desired so to give you this stone with my own hand. That I cannot is my greatest regret. He gave her his family's heirloom as a final gift.
Hold a moment. I see another letter.
Looks like a death notice.
I see. So the poor fellow had already passed when the package arrived at seafront.
Which means the postman had already begun to lie to her.
Which was why he didn't deliver the letter, because then she would have caught onto the deception, and the jewel has just sat here for 50 years.
So what now? Do we give the jewel back to the client, or... maybe the postman has an idea.
Nope, I fucked that up. One around, push that up, and this one left. You know what, can I just say it, because I feel like I have to at this point, I apologise for the copious amounts of swearing. I mean, I personally don't... I almost did it again. I personally don't care too much about swearing, but I realise that it's only when I'm on camera and I'm listening to myself talk and I'm like, oh my god, I swear a lot. Like, an absurd amount.
Did you find it?
Yeah, but it's complicated.
I see. It was from the woman's lover.
I gotta say, I'm not sure what to do here.
Well, you're the one who found it. Do whatever you think is best.
So let's see what our options are.
What should we do?
We can sell it ourselves, give it to the client, or bury the jewel with the lighthouse lady. I mean, it's not really a choice, is it? We gotta sell it. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna bury it with her.
It's her keepsake. We should bury it with her.
All right. I'll bury it next to the old woman's grave.
Thanks. Guess the next step is to visit the client.
The client said it was her family's heirloom. I suspect that's not true, unless she's somehow also related to her lover.
Yes, yes? Did you find my jewel?
Sorry, no. Everything was a dead end.
Oh, that's too bad. It once belonged to my beloved grandfather, you see, and I had so hoped to find it.
Your grandfather?
Yes, it seems he was born in this town, so I thought that by visiting his birthplace... Oh well.
So the mermaid tear was being gifted to her.
That thing must stir up some powerful memories.
Alas, it is far too late to bring it to her now.
It made its way to her in the next life. I'm sure of it.
I certainly hope so.
That raises a few questions. Did the lighthouse lady's lover have another family over there? If he's got grandkids? I feel like that's the implication they're going with. He was sending it to his mistress as opposed to letting it go to his family. Anyway,
Oh, thank.
so what was I doing? Quests, cargo. Northern Plains. Facade. Forest of Myth. Yeah, it's facade as well. Alright. So we should take the boat to the Northern Plains. That'll let us quickly take care of the quest near the Forest of Myth. We're not going to do the Forest of Myth because that means a lot of reading.
No, I bet.
Afterwards, we'll circle back around to do the junkyard. Oh shit. You know what occurs to me? I haven't thought about this before. NieR and Replicant, because they're a multiverse, I would not be surprised if Replicant, Gestalt, and this version of Replicant all exist as part of the multiverse. Like this update, which has changes and new characters and all sorts, like, what if it's not even like a revised version of the game, it's just another like dimension? I don't think they haven't said that's the case, but I feel like that's probably what it is. And I got lost there. I forgot where I was going. Come on, Boar, you can do it. Oh, okay.
Damn it! Their armor's too strong.
They seem to have developed some manner of bodily protection. It seems these creatures too follow the prescripts of evolution.
And I'll just have to overpower them.
Something else. Lance is not helping me out. Let's go with World of Blades. I just remembered there's a mechanic that I just never use, and that's that you can give orders to animals, which would, I think, call the boar over if I try. Or not. And I can give them orders on their fighting style.
Now, give it all you've got!
Actually, Emil, if I order you to help...
Help me out, Emil!
Yeah, he heals me. Oh, cool. But I want you to stay focused on damage.
Now, give it all you've got!
Alright, let's try this again. 4. Yes, it works. Oh shit, that's the shade.
I've never seen a shade this large around here.
Be careful. This is a formidable foe.
That's a lot of fucking armor. Drops to boost my strength, boost my magic, boost my defense. Yeah, I'm getting myself surrounded here. Okay, that was bad. Myself up. I should deal with the neighbors. Oh shit, oh my god, he took out most of my health there. I need to play a little safer. I said a little safer, like I should have said a lot safer. Oh god, Kanye's down. Hand is not doing much. Let's try Whirlwind. Nope, she's back up. Okay, let's try a larger weapon. I might actually have to break into the Lunateers. Oh, he's dead. One-handed sword, Labyrinth's Whisper.
Stupid trash getting in our way.
It's hard to imagine a shade being here. It's almost like it was waiting for us. They can't be that intelligent.
Oh, really now? Can you truly say so with all confidence? The tactics of the Shades grow more intricate with each passing year. It would not surprise me to see them setting elaborate traps for us before long.
We'd better wipe them out before they get too smart.
In any case, we won't be able to live in peace until we take out the Shadow Lord.
Alright, let's have a look at that weapon. Labyrinth's Whisper. Significantly weaker than what I have, so I'm not going to be using it, but it looks cool.
The home of that blasted dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Oh, hello. How are things? You want to
I
know
forgot
if
he sounded like that.
unusual is happening? Well, I
I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree.
The Divine Tree?
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
Not really, no.
And why not?
Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
Weird.
Oh no, I've accidentally switched to main quest. I was just trying to do the side quest. Fuck.
Yes, I saw a child a while back. I think he was playing over by the Divine Tree.
A forest curse? Oh, come now. You know there's no such thing.
You were affected by one.
Oh, if that's what happened, I suppose curse might be an appropriate thing to call it.
Everything seems normal here.
We appear to have hit a dead end. Say, what is that on the ground?
Just some funny-looking berries.
Ah, poisonous ones, I'd wager.
Well, I'm sure not gonna eat them and find out.
Not touching that. Nope. I am not getting sucked into fucking reading time. Not happening. I came here for a side quest. That's all that's getting done.
You guys solved the mystery yet?
No, we got nothing.
Too bad. Hey, what's with those berries?
What, these? We picked them up over by that huge tree. I thought maybe...
Gimme. I'm starving.
Are you mad? Those berries are clearly poisonous. Even one such as you can't hope to...
Damn, these are delicious. Give me more.
Well, in that case, I suppose I should try one.
We'll just play the death animation.
I think Vice was right about those berries. Feels like somebody stabbed me in the gut.
Reminds me of cutscene knockouts in KOTOR, because they would just play the death animation, which is really stupid and terrible in that game. Like characters just like fly backwards and flop. So, and it would happen even when they like got poisoned or something. They would just be like, ugh.
Hey, what's wrong? Oh no, don't tell me you ate one of those berries. For the love of trees, those things are deadly. Quick, take this antidote before you perish.
Thought I was a goner there.
You an idiot? Didn't you see the lumps? The unusual colors? Only a child would attempt to eat something like that.
A child? Oh crap, I bet that kid ate one of these berries.
Yes, quite possibly. And if the poison is this painful for you, I can only imagine what it would do to a small child.
Hey, Kaine, did you take the antidote?
Don't need it. God, those berries were amazing.
The truly amazing thing is that your stomach is fouler than your taste in clothing.
If you had genitals, I would so chop them off right now.
Ugh, this poison sucks. Still can't feel my arms and legs.
I feel great.
Man, you must have a cast iron stomach, Kaine.
The hussy's internal organs are as filthy as her mouth.
Why do you have to be such a shithead all the time, Book?
She has a point, Weiss. You're kind of an asshole to her. A lot more than is really necessary. Alright, we're gonna quickly drop off that antidote. Wait, actually, was it this guy?
We killed the Shade at the bridge.
My daughter is dead. She passed while you were gone. Here, take this money. I won't be needing it anymore.
Dude, don't do anything rash.
Why have the gods cursed us?
Alright. Poison, poison, poison. Ah, down here.
Ma'am, I think your child ate a poison berry. If you give him this antidote, he should recover.
Oh, thank you. I'll have him take it right away.
Glad to hear it.
And perhaps remind him not to eat foodstuffs he finds on the ground.
Man, this is a weird thing to say, but damn, NieR has hell of an ass. Like, damn. It's something about the outfit. It's the fact that he's got, like, these insanely tight white pants, but then he's got, like, the thigh highs and, like, the jacket, so it just emphasizes it more and more. Like, they're just white trousers, but the fact that that's the only part that's clearly visible makes it look like he's got a specific color for just that area.
Something appears to be amiss with these creatures.
Well, yeah, they're shades.
That is not what I meant. How to explain it?
You think about it while I kill him.
Alright everybody, I hope you're prepared for sadness, because this quest is a bit rough. For context, Cabot, there are two brothers. They had a mum, but she died. She had intended to abandon them and run off with a lover, but both her and the lover died down in the junk heap. So it was just left to the older brother to raise his sibling. And now we're coming back and we haven't seen them for 5 years. No. Oh. Fuck. Me coming in here has switched the quest to the fucking Forest of Myth, which means the fucking jump heap is no longer available. I have to finish the Forest of Myth first before it. Fuck. 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 I only went in there to do a side quest. God damn it. Oh. This was not voiced last time in the original.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
You should talk, Weiss.
As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Oh, I'm out. Luckily, I have a spare. So when the streams are running a bit long, speaking of which, I'll probably stop in like 40 minutes. A solid 4-hour stream, that's good enough.
Hang on. I don't think it's done. Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
Black. Oh, let me get my mic here ready for my recording. I should be using this to do Lore Finder, but we're still waiting on the script to be finished. Black, pure darkness, painted over everything. Words, scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. "This is wrong," whispered the tree in a voice of wind through the leaves. "This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed." Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. And once they had all formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy too has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and the doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep blue eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and a light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him. But he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own sorry state. Soon this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming, he knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, this might not be so, but that conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy arises. And another, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She begins the fight with 33 companions, but now most of them are gone. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce, low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame, it was a favourite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labelled memories were beginning to dwindle. once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the remaining memories littered about the floor underneath its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room NieR had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see was a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Excuse me. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, NieR suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the Forest of Myth. Its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. This is all that remains. As NieR stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look there. A small, shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth, sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appears to be consuming the memories. These things eat memories? The tree extended a branch towards NieR. Without a second thought, NieR brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. This is the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude has caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all of its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. I implore. It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the colour of the lost envy? I don't remember. I don't remember the colour. I remember the number of soldiers. It was 33, but I don't remember the colour that it's referring to from the little boy story. Blue? It spoke. The shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? NieR brushed Wise's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to NieR. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against NieR, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out of its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity it had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul. And the young man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This is how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beast? It was 33 and her daughter. Okay, real time's over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the ground. The key, cried the book. Secure the key. The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilute around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. Weiss, this world is falling apart. How can a world of letters? I implore. Most important thing. World. Yona. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, NieR was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied. And story time is over.
What in the... I never realized shades were capable of rational thought.
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. I just want to kill him without all this hassle.
With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind.
And we got the fragment.
Unusual activity, but I do have an incredible story for you. Want to hear it?
Sure. Okay, yeah, it's a fake. It's not going to be an actual full story. Just mash through this. And the dismembered corpse had... Wait, what the fuck? Where did that story go? The real culprit was... John Belushi, what?
The key to the Shadow Lord's... Anyway, enough of you.
Mash, 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 mash. This is purely for posterity. Where to next? Junkyard. Thank you very much.
We might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
Alright, let's talk to Mia.
The strange presence has left the divine tree. But it made me think. I mean, why are we worshipping a tree? That's odd, right? Sometimes I wonder why we do any of the things we do.
Me too, dude. Me too.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a rather interesting story for you. Would you care to hear it?
There's a possibility that this is a special thing, but it's probably not. Nope, it's not. Mashing. So, there's a thing that's really important that I definitely want to do on stream, and it involves this guy, but I guess we don't have access to it yet. No. Alright, so we're getting out of here. Alright, now we can see sadness. Hooray! Alright, here we go.
Man, there's gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
I'll be fine.
Oh, no!
Huh? Look out! Huh?
Oh dear.
Huh?
Oh, why couldn't it have been the younger brother?
Jacob! Oh, God. This can't be happening! Jacob! Jacob!
Ooh. I feel like they toned that down because there was a way more gruesome sound effect in my memory when he pulls the arm, and it very clearly just comes off entirely. Damn you, robot. You killed my brother. It was totally not my fault.
Junkie. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
How fares your brother?
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the question.
If you look really closely, you might notice something. He has a robotic arm, which did not happen in that flashback, so some shit's happened in the last 4 years.
It's okay.
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up.
Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
Wait!
Yes?
I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon. I thought you might get some use out of it.
This sword has seen better days.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now.
Can you repair it?
I can repair anything with the proper materials.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
You got it.
No, I feel like I actually do have memory alloy. Oh, I do. I have fucking 30. I don't want to... I worry, due to the means by which I got that memory alloy, that I might have broken the quest. I hope I haven't. Let's go talk to him, see if we can just cash it in right away.
I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big... You
got it.
By the... What can I help you with?
I think I might have broken the quest. Whoops. Oh, I remember now. You have to at least step inside. Okay, so it's not actually broken, because if I remember right, when you do the repeat playthroughs for the other endings, you will still keep your items. So it's possible to just do this requirement right away. But you still have to step inside the dungeon and then immediately leave in order to, like, hit the trigger. So, let's see. What do we want to focus on? Phoenix Dagger, definitely. Eagle Egg. And we can get this all the way up. For the sake of not... No, I'm dealing with really powerful enemies. I want the fucking fully upgraded weapon. I should have done that when I was fighting the giant shade. I should have switched the powerful swords. Beast Lord. Oh shit, I just... Might have fucked that up, might have fucked that up. I hope I didn't. That is hopefully totally fine. Yeah. So what was I doing? Alright, spear.
Come.
Yeah, so we'll step in the dungeon, then we'll immediately come back out, and it should trigger. Which is fine, because we will have to go back inside immediately afterwards to do the thing that he wants us to do. It just saves us one more trip on the merry-go-round. You already possess the item.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
Actually, if I'm remembering this right, you don't actually get to progress any further.
That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it. Well, this is gonna take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would be great.
Alright, so now it's back to Poplar.
It appears we have some free time on our hands.
Maybe Popola's found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Yeah, we go back to the village. Then I think we get two options of either Facade or Kanye's village. And then after you've done at least one of those, then you can come back and do the junkyard. So even in the main quest, they kind of give you a bit of a runaround.
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about that. You remember the Eyrie, right?
That depressing shell of a village?
Not so much anymore, it sounds like. I just got this letter from the village chief. Have a look.
Oh great, another letter. We got one of these in the part 1 of the game from the Village of Myth, and it was talking about one thing, and then it started inserting the word dream into every sentence, and then the last like 5 lines is just dream, 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 dream. From the office of the chief of the Eyrie. For context, the Eyrie are a bunch of fucking assholes, and it's where Kanye is from. Never thought about that connection. Anyway, but yeah, they're a bunch of fucking pricks, and they hate her, and they hate us, and they hate pretty much everyone. My greetings to you and your village. I hope everything is going well. Our village has shut itself away from the world for far too many years, and we have therefore decided it is time to change our ways. As part of this endeavour, we have resolved to establish a shop within the village. It is now open for business, and I look forward to seeing a great many customers visit from all over the world. I forgot to buy the weapons from the junkyard. I'll do it later. With regards to the sacrifice keyword you wrote about, one of our villagers claims to know the meaning behind the term. You are more than welcome to speak with him on the matter as part of your visit to the Eyrie. I hope to hear from you soon.
Sacrifice? Isn't that the name of one of the key fragments?
That's right. I've been trading notes with leaders from every town in the land.
You're amazing, Popola.
This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient.
I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct.
What do you mean?
The Eyrie has been shut off from the world for years. And now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord.
I agree. It seems rather unnatural. And dangerous.
You're overthinking it. Besides, I don't care if it's dangerous. I won't get Yona back by just sitting around and waiting. If there are shades there, I'll just kill him and be done with it.
Oh dear.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop you. Try speaking with the chief when you get there.
Ah, yeah, so that's my options. So let me think. Is there anything I can do, like, really fast in, like, 10 minutes? Cargo, nope. Master of Solar Planes, I can see if I can get him to appear. Facade. Okay, let's take a run down to the Southern Plains, see if we can trigger the guy. If it doesn't, then I'll just stop.
Huh? All right, let's go see the chief.
What a soul-crushing place.
I'll make a save here, run down there, and if nothing appears, we'll just end the stream. And for the YouTube upload, I can just cut it here. Oh, is one of those crates over here? Yes, there is. I'm like, where are the beaches in the world? Oh, there's one here. I have no idea how it got into this fucking reservoir. Like, I would not have thought debris could get in there.
I think this is one of the pieces of cargo that washed ashore. No offense to that lady, but I'm not...
Have you assuaged your guilt with that feeble excuse? Then I suggest we... Hello? What have we here?
I've never seen flowers like this. They smell weird.
I believe they can be refined into a powerful yet poisonous drug. I doubt very much that they are legal. Drugs and explosives again. Just what is all this for? A supply this size could provide for the military of a small country. It seems you humans are incapable of learning from the mistakes of the past.
So it sounds like that old lady might be a smuggler.